Bentley is 8 years old. He was born 9 weeks early. He was born with golden heart syndrome, Vactral association. He was born with no left ear, no left kidney. Because he was born by emergency C-section, his lungs were not prepared to be born early and really uncertain if he would survive. He truly is the most loving little boy you'll ever meet. We moved here almost 4 years ago. So when we moved here, it was a life or death decision for Bentley.
Self-directed services for someone that receives a consumer support grant or the consumer-directed community support program is someone that has more control over how the funds they are approved for, that they can use them.
Yay! Hi! We're so happy you're here! I love Trisha. She's so amazing. She truly is a gift from God. And so I send her these emails. I'm like, Youa, thank you so much. You know, you truly are a blessing. And we do count her as a blessing. Having that self-directed care literally has saved his life. Bentley was just a couple days old.
Self-directed is a way for people to get the help that they need in their homes. Their ability to hire the people they want, use the supports that they have, and access our support at PICS to help them pay their taxes, do their payroll, hire their staff, and be compliant with the programs that they're enrolled in.
I hear it when I hear like people on the phone around me speaking to people, and they'll answer and they'll say like, oh, hi Judy, like it's good to hear from you again, or I was actually just gonna call you, and so kind of like anticipating people's needs and knowing their stories.
I love what I do because I love our family. Again, it's because of that really one-on-one, the small caseload.
We are part of Lutheran Social Service of Minnesota, so we're connected to a network of other services and professionals and expertise within our own organization to network and connect with. We really do focus on serving people.
I can breathe. That is worth its weight in gold. I don't stress about what I have to do anymore. I just know, hey Trisha, what do I need to do? Boom, I have the answer. I really think it's important for families to have the choice to direct their care towards their child because families know their children the best. We know what's best for our son. We know what's best to build his foundation. So I think it's really important for us to be able to make those determinations. I think it's important for Bentley to be able to live in his home because I know and his nurses know what that little tiny cough means is different versus I'm getting sick or I don't feel well. If he didn't live in his home, we wouldn't have him. It's one of my favorite things that we've received as part of our waiver services. So
Other items that I've seen approved in plans include music therapies, swim lessons, adaptive equipment, home modifications for bathrooms or doors to make living spaces easier for families.
one of our proudest moments of giving him self-directed care was the opportunity for him to have an adaptive play set in his backyard. That gives him the opportunity to play with his peers. He gets to go to swimming lessons where he has a teacher one-on-one who teaches him how to be safe in the water. That's not an opportunity he would ever have without self-directed care. That's huge. That's life-saving. And I know it's just a swimming lesson.
I think it's important for families to have a choice in their services because every family is different. Everybody has different needs and they know how best to support the person that needs services.
He has adaptive yoga that comes to our home. So when he goes to get his labs drawn, he now knows to take a deep breath and to count. And it no longer requires 4 people to hold him down against his will, just to draw his blood. And he's been able to find that inner peace that didn't exist before. It's not just what you have on hand, it's the ability to reach out and say, I need help, and they're there. That's priceless. When you have a child born with disabilities, nobody says, here's the handbook. It's hard because until you get to PICS, there's not a way to say, here's the book. But once you get there, here's the book.
Los programas en que asiste
su participante.
You can't pay for people to care. You can't teach compassion. You can't teach people to care about the work that they have or the work that they do. They just do.
I love my PICS staff. I care they're really supportive, really caring individuals who care for the family and care for the work that we do.
So immediately I tell other parents, go to PICS. They truly care about your child. They care about the outcomes. They care about us as parents, about what we're going through.
I'm okay.